Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Huddy Park in downtown Toms River. With your WOBM News Weekend Report, I'm Vinay Benu. A rabbi is sitting in the Ocean County Jail after driving around Lakewood for an hour and refusing to let a woman out of his car. Shmuel Renner eventually dropped the woman off at her home. He's been charged with harassment, false imprisonment, and criminal restraint. Jersey Shore Congressman Chris Smith is introducing legislation to study heat strokes in athletes after a player from Monmouth County died at Garden City Community College in Kansas a year ago. 19-year-old Braden Bradforth of Neptune died last August after the first day of football practice. Congressman Smith said the National Center for Catastrophic Sports Injury confirmed 64 exertional heat stroke deaths among football players since 1995. Bradforth collapsed less than an hour after a conditioning session. His former coach called it an act of God. The family has filed a lawsuit. Legislation that would relieve taxes on short-term rentals imposed by Governor Phil Murphy last year continues to sit on his desk. Ocean County 10th District Senator Jim Holzappel and Assemblyman Greg McGuckin and Dave Wolf are ramping up a push for the governor to enact the bill that passed unanimously in the Senate and Assembly. The measure exempts homeowners who rent directly to vacationers from last year's Airbnb tax, which extended the sales tax and the hotel and motel occupancy fee to private rentals. The Ocean County Natural Lands Trust Fund has successfully preserved close to 30,000 acres of open space since 1998, thanks to the late freeholder John Bartlett Jr. In an effort to keep the winning ways going, Ocean County freeholders are putting a question on this year's November ballot for you to decide whether to amend the program in order to allow the trust fund to be used to acquire, develop, and maintain land for recreational and historic preservation. Make sure you get out and vote. Ocean County 9th District Senator Chris Connors, Assemblyman Brian Rumpf, and Assemblywoman Diane Gove are introducing legislation to make surviving military spouses eligible for the annual veterans exemption under New Jersey's gross income tax. Their bill will reflect the recent increase in the veterans income tax exemption from $3,000 to $6,000 that spouses would be eligible to receive. Here's an opportunity for you to be like Tackleberry, Hightower, and Mahoney. Well, sort of. The Monmouth County Sheriff's Office is setting up a Citizens Police Academy and Law Enforcement Mini Academy for residents age 14 and up. Over the course of 6 weeks, you'll learn what it takes to be a law enforcement officer. Get all the sign-up details on the WOBM mobile app. And a 67-year-old Little Egg Harbor man says it was perhaps the most terrifying encounter he has ever had. Something big knocked Paul Sykes off his bodyboard in the ocean off ship bottom, sending him 3 feet into the air, then under the water. When he got back to the surface, he saw it, a big fin sticking out of the water. He's convinced it was a shark. Whatever it was, hit his hip, but did not bite him. He quickly paddled back to the shore. A surfer all his life, Sykes says he's a bit nervous to go back into the water. I probably would be too if I were in his shoes. Stay tuned to WOBM all weekend long for all the latest Jersey Shore news, weather, and traffic. Make sure you download our free 92.7 WOBM mobile app, where all of our content is available anytime. At beautiful Huddy Park in downtown Toms River, I'm Vinay Benu with your WOBM News Weekend Report.